Blowjob pattern. Every girl wants this. Easy flirting trick. What do you think this video is about?
So this has to be a patented technique he's got. He calls it the blowjob pattern that always ends in head but never ends in sex. This is guaranteed to get you a blowjob, nothing more. Nothing more. And you have to be wearing that fedora. It's like required in the pattern. He's probably going to say it in the first 10 seconds.
What you want to do is find your best local hat store.
I think
get 6 made.
Hey, it's Jesse here from Seduction Science, and today I have for you the blowjob pattern, which is an easy flirting trick that you can use on a first date to get a girl hot and bothered for you and want to jump into your bed fast. So imagine this scenario. You find yourself on a first date with a girl you really, really like, but she's getting kind of bored.
But she's kind of a bitch. All right.
This man has it down to a science. We had the first pause was at 23 seconds in that first video. Pause at 26 seconds. Like this man, he's got away with words.
Lacking that magical spark. She's just not really feeling you. And you feel like you could very well lose this girl forever. So how in the world do you amp up that sexual tension fast in just a couple of seconds?
This man's hand movements are
just your words. So the girl snaps her attention back onto you and gets excited again and get her thinking about jumping in the bed with you. Well, that's
okay,
when
pause, Grim. Let's take a guess on what we think it is. I think he's gonna hit him with the classic, like, negative pattern where he's just mean to the girl, kind of nags her, really gets her, like, you know. I think that's how he's gonna pull it. Be like, oh, who is this guy? I feel like that's the kind of move this guy.
How could this man challenge me?
Yeah,
the audacity.
In a fedora.
In a fedora.
I'm thinking what this guy does is he brings lollipops with him everywhere he goes, and then he hands them to girls, and then they start licking it or sticking it in their mouth, and then he goes, "Yeah, you like that? Is that good? Wait till you get a load of this."
You saw that off the thumbnail, right, Grim?
What?
The thumbnail is a woman holding a sucker.
Is it really?
It's not.
Yes, I swear to God. Yes, it is. Look at that. The subliminal. He's good at subliminal messaging. Dude, I'm pretty sure it's down. It was an earlier one.
There it is. It is. It's up. I just saw it. Scroll up. A little more. A little more.
There it is.
There it is. Is a picture, black background, woman's tongue out, and a CGI lollipop.
Can we just appreciate how weird that would be to just be at the bar, right? Or you're out and about at the club, and a guy just goes, "Hey, you want a lollipop?" And a woman just being like, "Yeah, that sounds okay. Cool."
Bust out the blowjob pattern that I'm about to give you. And if you don't use this, well, then be my guest to have another boring date that goes nowhere, or just
And if you don't use this, well, I guess you don't like blowjobs, dude. Like,
you're not getting a blowjob.
So I think I was wrong. He's not gonna neg the girl. He's gonna neg the guy watching the video to force them to use his technique.
You're just not gonna get blowjobs, man. Just it is what it is, dude. But I feel bad for you in a big way.
You think he roasts guys that get laid? He's like, you could have gotten just a blowjob if you used my blowjob pattern. Instead, you got laid. Embarrassing.
Imagine like talking to your guy, like our guy friends, you know, like that, like just being like, "Did you get a blowjob?" And you'd be like, you'd be like, "No, man, it just went sideways." And he'd be like, "Should have used the blowjob pattern."
You know, like, did you use it?
Did you use it? Did you do what we were saying, dude?
Real homies don't let their homies have sex. It is very cringe of your homies to not get blowies and get sex. I'm just saying.
Do you want to go on another boring date and not ejaculate? Like, it's so strange.
Yeah, leave room for her imagination to run.
All right, let's skip ahead a little bit further.
Foods and giving you a blowjob. So she'll say something like, "Well,
did I just
jump back about 10 seconds? Yeah, he just brought food.
Now we're building up an analogy between her eating her favorite foods and giving you a blowjob. So she'll say something like, well, I love ice cream. Ah, you like ice cream. I can definitely see that. Is that what you're gonna do to me? Feed me ice cream until I'm too fat to cheat on you? I bet.
What?
Imagine.
Like I was like kind of sucked into that sort of dialogue, this imaginary dialogue he was having, and then he dropped that bomb on us. What? What are you talking about?
That
Is this something that he's thinking to himself or what?
Hold on a second. Let me interject my insecurities into this for a second.
Yeah.
It's just
Imagine you're on this date with this girl, this hot girl, and she's like, Grim, my favorite food is ice cream. And you're just like, cool. Are you gonna give that to me till I can't cheat on you? She's like, this is our first date. That's a weird way to go. We're not even committed yet.
Let me show you how insecure I am. Hold on a second.
I met you on Tinder 2 dates ago.
Your favorite flavors are triple chocolate chunk and chocolate therapy, aren't they? And you spend a moment or two flirting about what kind of food she likes. But now here's where the real
Is that
You like
flirting?
corn dogs, don't you?
Is that flirting? I bet you like triple chocolate chunk, don't you, dirty slut?
You ever had a banana in your mouth?
You just start like naming like phallic shaped objects to her and just see what like arouses her.
I love
Popsicles.
barbecued hot dogs on a nice long soft bun